Locals Grown. As you can see, we are standing outside in the outdoor chicken coop, and that's because the girls have moved outside. That's right, y'all. It is your weekly chicken vlog. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, I am so glad to see you again. Let's get growing, y'all.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired?
Okay, so I had to do some readjustment. As you can see, I'm sitting on the ground, and this is pretty much what we do every day, a couple of times a day, to get them used to me being in here with them. This little chickie right here, this is Raptor that's up on top of me. And they peck at me, they look at me, they have a pretty good time. But Raptor here, she's actually the most respectful of the group. She doesn't peck at me as much as the other girls do. But here are the other ones. This is Ruby. Ruby is kind of the cuddler of the group. She went from being one of the most scared to the most lovable out of all of them. As where Raptor, she'll stand on me. She'll do what you see her doing right now, but I'm not to touch her or pick her up. And then of course this big girl. This big girl, this is my Pearl. This is my Pearly Pearl. Now Pearl likes to be petted and she likes to be played with. This, oh, they must have found something. What you doing, Raptor? Hey, Ostara! Did you guys get a bug? You did. Ew, they got a bug. So these two girls in the corner here, these are our Easter eggers, and the silver one there, that is Paisley, and this pretty red one right here, that is Ostara. Now they've been out here about a couple of days full time now, and they're doing pretty good. Every night we put them up here in their chicken coop, or in their chicken hutch behind me, you know, just to keep them safe from predators. So far, our dogs have, other than come up to the pen, they've left them alone. Now they're going to be in here probably for about 3 weeks to 4 weeks. I want them to get some size on them, and then eventually they will be out roaming around and free ranging in the backyard. But they've obviously found some bugs over there that they're chowing down on, because they were pretty inactive when I first came in. But as you can see, they're growing, they're doing well. Here they are. I have to say, they're loving the grass. So let me show you around this tiny little coop. Miss Pearl. She knows she's my girl. She should be the biggest one of all the chicks that we have. Isn't she pretty? She's my other cuddle bug. Are you hot, baby? It's alright. You feel good? It feels good. Yeah, all your feathers are coming in, aren't they? Alright. Okay, so the pen is not that big. It is a 10 by 7, I think. So they're there, they're running around, foraging, having a good old time. Here's their little hutch. It's nothing big. It says that it holds 5 chickens, up to 7 chickens. So that's what they got. I gotta put their bowl back up. This is their dust path right here, and then that's their watering bowl, and right now I'm just using this as their bigger food dish, and that's just because the other dish got too big. And we've got to get, I guess they didn't like the apples and the lettuce that I gave them, so that's got to get out of here. But as you can see, it's not big. It's not small either. But it's big enough for them to go into at night, and that really was the purpose of it. Nice shady spot too. I wanted to make sure. Now the goal, as it gets warm, this metal pipe that's running along here, I'm going to hang ropes with big ice blocks hanging from them to keep them cool. And then of course they'll have various toys. Eventually back here in the corner I've got some large branches. I've got to kind of cut them apart, and then I'll zip tie them in over here, and they'll have perches for them to perch on over here in the corner. That's their view. Master Yoda. So for those of you who are new, let's tell you their names. This one is Pearl. The white one's Pearl. The pretty red one right there, she's an Easter egger, and her name is Ostara. This beautiful girl right here is Raptor. The little silver one right there is Ostara, and this one that is sunbathing down there, that is Ruby. Ruby likes the sun a lot. So thanks for hanging out with me today in this little video. And I know it was a short little chicken vlog, but not a lot has changed other than the fact that they've moved outside. And until we start planting their gardens and getting their little hanging ice blocks hanging, you know, to keep them cool during the summer, not a lot is going to change. Eventually they will be allowed out of the pen during the day, and then they will come in at night. The goal is to have them free range around the backyard. I don't like the idea of keeping them cooped up 24/7. I'm doing it right now because they're small and we just want to keep them safe. But again, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button because new videos are posted often and I would hate for you to miss anything. Until I see you in that next video, you all take care of yourselves. You keep your heads up and you all keep growing. Bye-bye.